Hello, 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 everybody, and welcome to the Mary D Talk Show. I like to first thank you, our live viewers. Thank you so much for coming out today, live viewers. But thank you, replay viewers. Replay viewers, I am so impressed with you. You guys go on, you watch the show, you listen. I'm like, wow. Replay viewers, thank you. Thank you to all of you for being here. Anytime you, whether it's live or replay, thank you for being here. I'd like to thank our executive producer of the show, Oliver Welch. Hi, babe. Those of you know Oliver, you get to see him at Christmas time. He'll come on during Christmas. He'll come on and you get to see him. I don't know if Bradley will be on this time, but definitely Oliver will be on for sure. He comes once a year to comes from behind the scenes and let you guys see him. So you get a chance to see him. I'd like to also thank you, our sponsors for today's show, the Idea Club. Many of you are familiar with the Idea Club. If you're interested in having a 501c3, if you want to, if you're doing a C Corp or S Corp, you want to go to the ideaclub.com and you can get, as far as the paperwork filled out, all the things you need to start a corporation, they can be done there. And our hats go off to Dumas Martin. As we know, he is no longer with us. They say he is flying with the angels, but Dumas was the originator for the Idea Club. And we always want to definitely acknowledge that and thank him. Those of you interested in writing or publishing a book, you can go to go to frontpagepublishing.com, frontpagepublishing.com. There you can sign up to learn how to write and publish a book. Now, you may say, well, I have an idea. And I get this all the time. I have an idea for a book, but I don't know the steps to writing the book. Or another thing been getting lately is someone saying they want to write a movie, a screenplay. I know. I would tell you, ladies and gentlemen, and I can't stress this enough. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. So I would encourage you, even if you have an idea and the idea is not fleshed out, which happens a lot, that's okay. I work with people with ideas all the time. They just haven't, they didn't know what to do. So they just have the idea and then we take it there. It can go into a book or it can maybe even go into a movie. You never know. So I definitely want to share that with you. Now, I'm going to introduce to you, ladies and gentlemen, this wonderful, wonderful lady. And I say that because I've known her for a few years, but she's very instrumental in some of the things I was able to accomplish. Many of you know I am the immediate past president, I guess you could say, for the Riverside section of the National Council of Negro Women. Riverside hadn't had a section in over 30 years, and I was actually just thought about it, and I've shared the story with you, and then contacted Lois Carson. She is flying with the angels. So Miss Carson suggested, she said, was starting the section was to contact this lady, and that is Dr. Helena Johnson. And I'm going to read you some really accolades about her because I just want to share with you this wonderful, wonderful lady. I've had an opportunity to get to know and to work with, and she has definitely helped me with starting the section. Literally, I think I got to the point, I felt like I was bugging her. I said, I'd be on the phone, Dr. Johnson. And I even shared that with her. I said, this hasn't been easy, but I want to thank you for being there for me. So let me just share with you some of the, as they say, give you some information because I'm so proud to be associated with her and so proud of everything that the Southern California National Council of Negro Women, what they're doing. Dr. Helena Johnson is the chair of the Southern California Black Family Reunion, and she is a higher education administrator. After her tenure in positions as assistant dean, director of admissions and records, and director of weekend college at the University of Redlands, California, and at San Bernardino Valley College, San Bernardino, California, she retired. Dr. Johnson is a Legacy Life member, a Life member, and a multiple Bethune-Heights Recognition Program achiever of the National Council of Negro Women, Incorporated. She has been a member of NCNW for over 40 years. Dr. Johnson has held numerous elected positions within local sections in Pomona, San Bernardino, and the High Desert. She is the Southern California State Coalition President and a member at large on the NCNW National Executive Board. Dr. Johnson has oversight of 15 local sections ranging from Bakersfield, California to San Diego, California. I was just thinking Bakersfield to San Diego, that realm is huge. She has open lines of communication between the Northern and Southern California sections, members, and communities. Her leadership has resulted in the development, collaboration, team building, and professional development for all NCNW members. Her passion is working with younger people and watching them reach their goals. She volunteers with various community organizations. Among her affiliations are the Los Angeles chapter of the National Coalition of 100 Black Women, Black Women Rally for Action, LA County, San Bernardino County Education Commission, past member of Dreamers, Visions, and Leaders Youth Scholarship, League of Women Voters, past president of the Ontario, California Chamber of Commerce, and others. Dr. Johnson is a visionary who believes that all things are possible with hard work and patience. She continually stresses communication and the power of many. Her leadership style includes both delegative and participative. She believes that everyone has a place in the National Council of Negro Women, a people oriented organization, and that all should be permitted to contribute their talents. In addition, it was as I started this year, and I'm proud to say she is the chair because we're actually starting this anew for the Southern California Black Family Reunion. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you Dr. Helena Johnson. Dr. Johnson, are you there?
I am here. Mary, thank you for inviting me here. Thank you, all of you who are listening to this program. We really appreciate your having an interest in what we're doing. And just to share, we're going to share a little bit of information about the Black Family Reunion, its origin, and why we're restarting it, because it's one of those programs that has been extremely important and has we've been able to reach a lot of people by working on it. As Mary said previously, we've known each other for a very long time.
Yes.
We've been together doing a lot of different things in San Bernardino and Riverside and so forth. So we hung out in the Inland Empire,
Yes.
um, but always working together, always trying to make sure that we could include as many people as possible with anything that we did.
Yes.
So I'm going to share a little history
Okay.
about the Black Family Reunion to give some of you an idea as to its origins and so on and so forth. It was created in the mid 1980s, and it was in response to the myths and the misinformation about the Black family. I mean, this is still true today. That's why we're still providing the programs in response to that. Um, the first Black family reunion was held in Cincinnati, Ohio in 1988.
Wow.
And at that particular time, when Dorothy Heights started the Black Family Reunion, it was held throughout the nation. It was in LA, it was in Texas, it was in Cincinnati, it was in DC on the mall. And at that particular time, Procter and Gamble sponsored all of them.
Wow.
Yeah, they sponsored all of them. And so the really the larger ones, there was probably about five each year that were held in those major locations. And this went on until the early 1990s when it kind of petered out and they started holding them locally. But we're still holding them in various locations throughout the nation every year. There's always one in Cincinnati every year,
Wow.
always
Okay.
every year. Procter and Gamble's still there; they're still holding on. Okay.
Okay.
So it's held. We do it to celebrate our community, our churches, and our family values. this this type of program, when it was established, it really was to combat those negative stereotypes about the African American family.
Right.
The main features of these events, uh,
Mm-hmm.
it's entertainment, education, cultural activities. And these Black family reunions is not just for your families, but it's for all families.
Wow.
They
Okay.
include the family. We are family.
Right.
And that's why it has that name. And that's why it has that. We want to make sure that everybody understands that the purpose is to celebrate our shared heritage,
Right.
to
Mm.
strengthen our bonds.
All right.
And that's really important right now,
It is.
to
It
explore
is.
our culture,
Yes. Yes.
for us to be able to get outdoors and enjoy the food and the things that we like to do.
All right. Well,
That's,
oh, go on. I'm sorry.
that's what it's all about. It's really
Okay.
what we're talking about.
Because we have a comment from Regina Majors. Regina says, "Congratulations to Dr. Helena Johnson." And so I'm sure you know Regina, right?
Regina is our national membership chair,
Wow. Hi, Regina.
and she's in Indianapolis.
I, but you know what? I think well, that's the beauty of being online. You can be anywhere in the world. Wow. Hi, Regina. Welcome to the show, Regina. And maybe you can come on as a guest also.
That's right.
Yes.
That's
Wow.
right.
That would be nice. And
Right.
then she said, I have a good book that I need to write. Please help me.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I would love to help you. Oh, let me give you my information. So it'll be really quickly. There you go. You can contact me. That's my email, and that's the number to my office. And someone from our team will contact you. I can tell you, Regina, if you're like some people I know, you have things, but you just putting it all together. That's what I think. And I mentioned this to Dr. Johnson that she needs to write a book. So maybe you can kind of nudge her, Regina. Because haven't I mentioned it to you? I said you
Oh,
have such a wealth of knowledge. I don't want you to not under. I'm not trying to, I'm trying to
yeah.
tell you not. I'm trying to tell you to do it because as we mentioned, we talked before the show went live, and we were talking about silos and working together. And why don't we share with the audience some of the things that we think that could help, maybe?
Well, I think one of the main things that help us um, is the ability to congregate and consciously discuss all of our issues, whatever they may be,
Okay.
um, so that we end up with a sense of community power.
Right.
We don't think of it as mine or yours or
Right.
theirs. We think of it as what I have is just as important as what you have.
Right.
And we can share that with everyone else and let them know that what they have is just as important as what we have.
Right.
That's how the idea grows. That's how it comes to fruition. And that's why, as we talked about earlier, that's
Right.
why we can go out there and march. And
Right.
regardless to what people may think about, oh gosh, they're marching again. I will tell you that when we go out there and march, people pay attention.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh
not only do they pay attention,
yeah.
they have created ways that they want to get out there and march now because they want folks to pay attention to them.
Yes, as I would share with you, I said I can go stand on the street corner and yell and scream all day long. But you put 500 people on that same street corner,
That's
and
right.
all of a sudden, it's a whole different thing now. We have, it's just, and it's a numbers game. That's the
Yes.
reality. It
Yes.
is a numbers game, but I think
Yes.
um, as we discussed, working together is key. Working together is key.
Yes.
It
It
definitely is.
is. As much as we've heard those old cliches, there's power in numbers, and so it's true. It's
It
very,
is.
very true.
Mhm.
Those folks who fought so hard to give us the opportunities to be able to do these things, because before we were allowed to actually participate in that fair in Chicago, and I can't think of the date that I mean, that's actually the first time Black folks were able to literally congregate and be represented nationally.
Was that the World Fair?
It was part of the World's Fair in
Mhm.
Chicago, and that was the first time we had been given that opportunity, and it was called Colored American Day.
Okay. Okay. I don't think I've ever heard that.
Yep, Colored American Day, and
Okay.
and both Ida B. Wells and Frederick Douglass, they were all part of everything that was going on, and
Right.
of course there was that fear that oh gosh, they're going to see all of us together and think that there's something going on and someone's going to get hurt and so on. The same things that we're still dealing with today, and I
Right.
think that's what I'm trying to get people to understand. This is not different.
Right. Right. Right.
Not
Nothing is it. Will they say things stay the same? They change and stay the same.
The more they change, the more they stay the same.
Will they stay the same?
That's
Well,
right.
I'm going to go. We have a couple other comments coming from our audience. And audience, you can always leave a comment in. And I mean, as much as we can. We try to get everybody in. Sometimes we miss a couple of you, but we definitely, our heart's in the right place. Charge it to our head and not our hearts, because we definitely want to get your comment in. Antonio says, hi, Mary. Hi, Antonio. Antonio had a birthday recently. So happy belated, Antonio.
Happy birthday.
And you said, how am I doing today? I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Tell your mother I said hi too. Hi, Corey. So then we have Trish. She says, hi, Mary. Hi, Dr. Johnson.
Hello, hello.
And then Antonio, he says, hi, Dr. Johnson.
Hello, Antonio.
Antonio is a fan. He's here every week. We need your fans. Thank you for being here for us, Antonio. And
Definitely.
this is my cousin. She says, hi, cuz. She's in Washington, D.C. She lives in DC area. So
Okay.
uh,
Okay.
that's where she is. Thank
Nice.
you, cousin, for checking in. Always good to see you. I want to make sure I get the comments in. I
Definitely.
know, Dr. Johnson, with the new, it's like it's well, you could say the new, is this considered a new family reunion, or is this just a revived family reunion that LA is experiencing?
This is a revised family reunion that LA is experiencing. And what we're looking to do is to make sure that we understand that you understand that this is a resource fair. This is set up so that you can come out and we will have information that you need, the information that you may or may not have privy to in your communities. A lot of times we find that the underserved doesn't get the same information that other folks get,
Right.
that the low income folks are treated differently than other people.
Yeah.
We have the ability to share information with you where you can find out where you can get things,
Right.
where those resources are located, who
Okay.
you need to talk to. And we're talking about everything from um, health to social justice. We will have folks there um, who will be able to help you with any questions and things that you may have about the current voter situation. How do I register? When can I register? Where do I do? We we're looking to actually have a couple of the registrars from a couple of our counties out there.
Okay. I know that was asked to me earlier. I was in a meeting and they asked me about that. And I said, I mentioned to them that there will be voter registration. I said, but as you know, we cannot endorse a candidate, but voter registration will be there. And everyone was like, we understand that, but they did ask, and I said yes. And then I also, I'm sure you probably get the emails. I send out a link. You can be anywhere in the country and register to vote on that link, and it'll take you to your state and the voter registration in your state, and you can do the registration right online, ladies and gentlemen. You don't have to go in anywhere. You don't have to do any of that. So you can right on the internet.
I will try to get that QR code to you because it is a really simple QR code.
Okay.
And all they have to do is click on that QR code and they can register to vote anywhere, anytime,
Right.
whatever. It's just that simple. It is not complicated. Don't let anyone fool you into thinking you have to jump up and down and stand on your head, because you do not. It is so much simpler than that. We will have folks who will be working on um, some of the information from all of our health affiliates.
Right.
We will actually have Charles Drew, some folks from that hospital is going to be there. They're going to do health screenings. They're going to do vaccinations. They're going to have folks out there who can answer questions on maternal health, doulas, mental health, you name it. We're trying to respond to what the needs are in our communities. That's
Wow.
why we have these. If your family was supposed to treat you like family, and
Right.
that means getting those answers to you.
That's wonderful. I think, and let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, all free. All free. Think about everything you've heard. All you have to do is show up. You don't have to pay to go in. There's no cost to it. It is a gift from Southern Cal National Council of Negro Women to the community. So if you just have to get there, and then if you're not already on the email, let me put it in the chat so you guys can get the website where you can go. And then we have a couple other comments. And one I see I see Brenda, and I see a couple other people. Whoa, they're coming in. I'm going to go on and get these messages, and I will put it in the chat also. But it's SoCalNCNW.org. Is that correct, Dr. Johnson?
Yes.
Okay. Let me put that in here for you, ladies and
No, no,
gentlemen.
no. Let's do it. We always get it backwards. It's ncnwsocal.org.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Thank you. www. I want to put this in here because, um, yep, SoCal.org. Now, and why you want to, this is, I'll put it so you guys can all see it. Hold on. Here we go. I want anyone, if you need information, you can click the link there. You can get, I mean, there's literally volunteers that will give you information, and on that page, you'll also see the information for the Black Family Reunion, which is this Saturday. Let me also stress, it's this Saturday, August 17th.
That's right.
So you want to make sure you're there, ladies and gentlemen, this coming Saturday. And I see, thank you, Nanette. I saw the thumbs up. There's Nanette's thumbs up. And then let me go. I'm going to go back up and come back down with the messages. And thank you, everyone that's already submitted a comment or a question. I see is Sarah Shabazz. Is this Dr. Shabazz? Dr. Shabazz, how are you?
Hello, Sarah. Hi, Dr. Shabazz.
Yes. I think this is the mother, because I was teaching next door to the daughter. We were actually teaching. Okay. So she is the president for High Desert. Is that the one? Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you for coming today. Then we also have, is this D. Kelly Henry? Hi, Kelly.
Hello.
Hi, Kelly. Kelly. Oh, it's nice to see you. Kelly is a member of the Riverside section, NCNW.
Very nice. Very nice.
Awesome. And then we have Maud Mitchell said, hello, Dr. Johnson.
Hello, Maud. How are you?
Is Maud in Southern Cal or is she back east?
Maud is actually Dr. Shabazz's mom.
No, really?
Yes.
Well, yes. Welcome, Maud. Welcome. And here's a familiar name. Hi, Brenda.
Hey, Brenda.
I haven't seen you in a while. How's mom, Brenda? How's your mom? I hope everything's going fine. And this is Inoko. Inoko is a member of the Riverside section. She says, greetings of love and courage to all my beautiful and beloved community. Oh, thank you, Inoko.
Thank you.
And she also said, she said, great conversation. And so how can organizations get involved? That's what I think she's speaking about, the Black Family Reunion, Dr. Johnson. She wants to know.
Organizations can get involved specifically by going to our website and gathering information. But you also have a section that's in Riverside, and they have lots of information as well, because we as NCNW is what's called an organization of organizations.
Right.
When we were founded back in 1935, we never, ever started out to do anything independently. We started out with 32 affiliate organizations. And to this day, we still have over 35 affiliate organizations. We
Wow.
work with partnerships. We are 501c3, and we're committed to empowering Black communities. So
Right. Wow.
any organization that wants to gather information, partner
Mhm.
with us, we are more than happy to work with them.
Then I'm going to put that up again. Call. And then you can also get it from me, but I'm going to put it up so you can have the. There you go. So your organization, because it's this Saturday, and I know they're definitely. I don't know. Well, you call and find out, or go to the website and find out the availability. But I know it was filling up fast. I do know that. That
Yeah.
is one of those things. But you can see if there's still room for another organization because they definitely want to partner.
Oh,
That's the power in partnering and working together.
exactly.
And then I
Exactly.
see another comment. This is from Richard Nichols. Hello, Richard. Nice to see you. And
Hello,
then
my friend.
here's another name I'm sure you know. Is that Jerry Foxtel Cater? Hi, Jerry.
Jerry, how are you?
She said, hi, ladies. And then she said, great information. Hi, Dr. Johnson.
Hello, Jerry.
I tell you, Dr. Johnson, you brought the crowd today. They
Well,
they
good.
out today, Dr. Johnson. I'm telling you. And this is
That's
Elaine
good.
Wilson. Like Elaine, I think she's an Inland Empire. She's a member of Inland Empire
Mhm, mhm.
NCNW. And she says, hello, Mary and Dr. Johnson. Glad to see information regarding voter ed and voter registration at the SoCal Black Family Reunion.
Yes.
We'll share. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Elaine. But Elaine is a strong supporter of the show. So I want to thank you, Elaine. Elaine's here. I look to see her every week. So she's here.
Good, good.
Oh my goodness. You guys, boy, you putting the comments in today. Here we go. Did I miss one? Okay. Oh yeah, this she said she's the mother. Okay.
Oh,
I,
I am the mother.
okay, so I hit the right one. Okay, good,
Okay.
good. I wasn't sure. I just wasn't sure.
Yes.
And then this is okay. It's Jerry. Hi, Jerry. Girl, I tell you, we have to get together. No, this is Kelly. She said, "This is Kelly." What did you say, Kelly? You
LOL.
said, "Yes, the Kelly Henry." Because I think I know two Kelly Henrys. Believe it or not, I
Ah,
do. I do. And then Brenda says she is good. She will be 95 this Sunday.
yes, ma'am.
What?
Yes,
You
ma'am.
go, Brenda.
Yes,
I was
ma'am.
at this past Saturday, Oliver and I were at a birthday party for a 90-year-old. She still
Yes,
drives. She
yes.
still, she still, she plays the piano for a church to this
Okay.
90. And I'm
Yes.
just sitting here going, I pray to God. I lift and sharp everything. So it really tells you, like we said, age is nothing but a number. That's what it's
It's true.
saying. And
It's true.
Coach said a health fair. Um, you mean you have things to bring on the health side? Just go to the website. Go to the website. They
Yes.
can help you. They'll be able to help
Yes.
you.
Yes,
And then
ma'am.
what date is the health fair?
It's all it's all included. It's included with the Black Family Reunion
It's this Saturday. Noco,
this
this
Saturday.
Saturday coming, August 17th.
Yes,
It's gonna be
from 10
big.
a.m. to 5 p.m.
10 to 5. All right.
3720 West 54th Street.
Oh, here we go. What's the address again?
3720 West 54th Street.
Okay, I'm gonna type West 54th Street in Los Angeles, California.
Yes, ma'am.
There. Let me put that up there for anyone if you need that. And Oliver says, "Hey, Dr. Johnson, welcome to the show. Also, thanks for your
Thank
faithful
you.
support. Love your input. Thanks, babe. There goes the executive producer.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yes,
taking care of
yes,
business." And
yes,
then
ma'am.
Annette says, "No kidding. She brought the crowd for sure." See, Nanette's here every show, so she knows. Didn't she bring the crowd, Nanette? She brought the
Oh,
crowd.
God.
She brought the crowd for
Well,
sure.
good.
There's
Thank you.
19 on YouTube. Wow. And that doesn't include whoever's on. I don't know what the Facebook looks like. I can't tell, so I don't know. But
Yeah.
you brought the crowd out today. That's it. You brought people. But remember too, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna do my, as I say, my quick commercial. Please go to YouTube and subscribe. The system is looking to see who subscribes and who doesn't. You can like and subscribe, and what you'll do is just get a notification every time we go live. That's all it's going to be. That's I don't. If you want to get on the email list, I put the email and the number up there. You can call and leave your email, and you'll get an email. I at least 3 times a week. The emails go out. For the most part, I think people agree they're learning something or they're finding out something of value. Because I try not to send anything that's not of value. Let me say that. I don't want to waste your time because I look at your time as being very valuable. So if you would like to be on the email list, I'll put the email up there again. You send your email to mary@marydwelch.com or you call the 619 number and then you'll be added to the email list. I've had people call and say, can you please add me to your list? I've been hearing about the things you're sending out, and can you please add me to the list? So I'll be glad to add you to the email list. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was my commercial, by the way. Let me say this. We are NCNW. We're on a membership drive. So if you would like to join NCNW, you are welcome to do so. I don't, the list is not, I guess really at this time you could go to the Southern Cal, the website, and whichever one you're the closest or live closest to that area, they will send you to that one. And as Dr. Johnson said, Bakersfield to San Diego, they know the sections. That's the one that we most beneficial to you. Right now in Riverside, we're proud to have Riverside San Bernardino. We have one section in San Bernardino, one section in High Desert, and one section in Riverside. We have a life section in Moreno Valley. So the Inland Empire is just booming. So, but you have, how many are in the LA County? Is it 5 or 6 in LA?
Yeah, yes, we have LA, Athens, Westmont, View Park, Mary McLeod Bethune. We have Orange County. We have San Diego.
Wow.
Who did we miss? We have Long Beach.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then we have a Life Guild in Los Angeles as well. So, yes, we are all over the place. If when you come on Saturday, there is a location where membership is going to be located.
Right.
There's going to be someone from each and every section that we have at those tables. They'll be
Mhm.
able to answer any questions for you. You can find out exactly where they're located and when they have their local meetings. And you can join any section that you want. There's no specific section you have to go to just because you live someplace. You may have a totally valid reason for wanting to join another section. It's
Right.
up to you. We don't send you anywhere. You decide and you go for yourself. But
Right.
that membership is out there and it will be available to everyone.
And it's
The other
very reasonable too.
the other thing that's the beauty of NCNW is that we don't have specific membership requirements. We are a
Yeah.
grass we are
I
a
love.
grass yes, we are a grassroots y'all come organization. We take
Yes.
people where they are and who they are. So it doesn't matter if you got a D in math or if you have a PhD. We're going to accept you either way.
I love that. I think that's what I do love about NCNW. It is everyone's welcome. There are no requirements to become a member, which really what the only requirement is a giving heart that you want to give back to the community. That's basically it. The membership dues is very reasonable. The national is $50 per person, and the local depends on the local section. So every section determines their local dues. So, but don't worry, there's still not going to be that no exorbitant amount. It's very very
No.
reasonable. Hmm. So
Yes.
I would
Yes.
encourage you. I would encourage you to join. I'm actually a life member, and I am soon to be a legacy life member. So I can. I should. I didn't bring up. I like show you that the certificate from being a life member. I was like, wow, this. It's beautiful. I can tell you that. But I know this is, and we are upon a convention year this year. You want to talk to the audience about
That's
the
right.
convention?
Our convention will be in Baltimore, Maryland. It will be from October 9th through October 13th.
Mhm.
We are holding our convention in Maryland, uh, primarily, again, because we want to stress all of the things, all the accolades that we receive, all those individuals who are more than happy to help us. You have to remember that in Baltimore, they have a black mayor, and Maryland has a black governor.
Wow.
So, and they are so excited about us coming. Our home hotel is the Hilton Inner Harbor, which is totally sold out already.
Wow.
Right now, we've got people applying to go into the uh, Renaissance, which is a hotel that's across the street and down the street from us. Um, so uh, we have now registered close to 900 people for this convention.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
We
Wow.
and
Yeah,
I
that's
think that the most we've ever had at a convention was around 600, but
and
now
there's
we're over 900. So this
it's
is
going to
going to
be
be quite
more.
an event.
Yes, and especially the hotel's already sold out.
Yes, yes,
Wow.
ma'am.
Wow. 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 Well, I could tell you this, and then we have other comments. I don't want to miss anyone. Um, we have here. Let me see, Nanette. Okay, no, that was Trish that said, Dr. Johnson, do you have events in Northern California?
That was, I saw that question.
Hmm.
We don't have events in Northern California, but Northern Cal has events in Northern California. In addition to what we have in SoCal, there's a Northern Cal that's just as busy as we are, and they have about 14 sections as well. And so they reach everywhere from um, you name it, they're in Northern California. From and remember again, now they go from Bakersfield north.
Right.
We come from
Okay.
Bakersfield south. So anything in within those areas, Modesto, Oakland, San Francisco, Fairfield. Yes, we have all types of things that's going on in Northern California.
Wow. Okay. And what I'll do, Trish, we'll talk, and I'll give you the Northern Cal, their
The
website
president.
and everything. Then we have another comment. Oh, that was for us. Okay, this is where that's where the Black Family Reunion is going to be held. And then Jerry says we love her. Did they saying they love you, Dr. Johnson? Oh, I guess isn't that wonderful? And then
Thank you.
Diamond Ruby, her name is Ruby Diamond. I said Diamond Ruby. Ruby says, "Hello, Ruby in the house." Hi, Ruby.
Nice to
I
meet you.
tell you. And this is J-Ba. It says greetings from Orange County, NCNW.
Yes.
Hi. Hi, Orange County. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And
Yes.
he says, love this hair you rocking. Oh, really? I tell you, I don't even know what to do half the time. I'll be honest. But no. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And what Jerry says, Inland Empire. Look, everybody calling their sections out. Okay, come on, I quickly. You call Riverside now. You got to say something. This is San Gabriel Valley. Everybody's calling from the section. You said San Gabriel Valley covers Pasadena area. All right, now, ladies, call out your section. You proud, loud and proud. Brenda and Trish, she said, "Oh,
There.
great, thank you. I'm between Stockton and Oakland. That's what she is." So
Oh,
she said,
cool. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
"I'm close."
Sacramento. I'm telling you, we're all over up there. Yes.
Oh,
Miss Donna.
good.
Miss Donna will be in touch. Mary will get you her information, and they'll be reaching out to you.
Yes. And Trish, I
Yeah.
tell you, Trish is a wonderful writer, wonderful writer. So I would
Good.
definitely, she's a part of the anthology we did. We had an anthology last year, and she is one of the authors that's featured in the anthology. So I can tell you a lot of writers here. So let's see. And
Good.
Juanita said she is Here we go. Los Angeles. and wife
Yes.
Jill. Here they come.
Yes.
I tell you, Trish,
Yes.
you laughing. And then Ma said, "Hi, desert." I tell you,
Yes.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Riverside, ladies, gentlemen. I'm very honored to have been the woman to have refounded the Riverside section, and I was the president for what over about 18 months for the Riverside section. Very very proud to have been that. So just so you know, Riverside has a section now going strong. Um, just very very proud of that. And then Trish, we said hi, Desert. Trish says, "Thank you so much." You're welcome, Trish. You're so welcome. For sure, for sure. All the
And
I heard you
I
to
did
shout out.
I did get a message from Dr. Angela, who is the current president of Riverside. She's in a
Oh,
meeting and she couldn't get on. She tried, but she had to go back. But she said hello to everyone as well.
all right, all right. Everybody trying to get their shout outs in. That's what it was. I
Oh,
tell you.
I have another message who is from our national chairman of the board, Lois Keith.
Wow.
She was trying to get on and she couldn't. She had something else too, but she said, "Greetings to everyone."
Wow. Tell her I said hello.
Yes, yes. Okay.
And this says, Juanita said, "Oh, Dr. Johnson is fearless." Oh, she is. She is. I can tell you. And this
Uh,
is Trish is clapping her hands for you. I just want to thank all of you guys for these comments. And Maud, you said Nanette said Maud Mitchell from another Mitchell in Riverside, California.
nice,
Tell
nice.
you. Well, I will say this. Um, I'm going to do a pitch for Riverside for anyone interested in joining the Riverside section. As I put my information up there, you can contact me or contact. I said this. I said our section, but I didn't put our website. I don't want to put the wrong address, but I will go in and put it up here for you. There you go again, and you can either send the email or you can call and leave the message on the voicemail on the office phone. Either one, whatever you're comfortable with. And even if you're in another area and you don't know who to contact, I can get that person to you. Because even as Dr. Johnson's here and Brenda Anderson, when I tell you these two ladies have just those two, not to mention Jerry, is so much knowledge and so much history, and even with Dr. Shabazz, it's so much in this room right here. And these ladies are powerful, powerful women. So if you are interested in joining NCNW, you've come to the right place. And now that we have the membership, I didn't know who the lady was. So see, I learned something. The membership chair for the national membership chair is here. Wow.
Yes,
I tell you,
that's
this has been a show. It has been
good.
it's been an honor to be there, and I do hope to meet the national membership chair at the convention. I do hope to meet
You
you
will.
there. I will be
You will.
there in October in Maryland,
Yes.
so definitely
Yes.
will. But I want to give.
Yes.
Oh, and look at Brenda. Brenda, look at these hearts coming to you, ladies. Here they come. I'm gonna take that down because I saw Jerry. These are Jerry's hearts. Jerry, you must be AKA. I see that pink and green. I know you up too, Jerry. And here's Brenda. Thank you, Brenda. Yolanda, hi, Yolanda. Yolanda
Hey,
said,
there she is.
said
Okay.
AWS is in the house. Now,
All
that is,
right.
what does it stand for?
Athens Westmont.
Athens Westmont is in the house.
Athens Westmont
So, Yolanda,
sections.
you didn't want it to go by and we didn't do a shout out to you, huh?
That's right.
And Yolanda, I want to thank you for all you do with the website. It is fantastic. It
Mhm.
really is. You're doing an excellent job. And Jerry, you said just so you know, they are both from the Inland Empire section. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Okay, I learned something new. Okay, thank you, Jerry. And I knew you would know. Jerry would know. And
It's
Yolanda
right.
said, "Yes, ma'am." And Jerry, and then Jerry, if you don't stop doing your divine nine stuff here, I tell you,
Nice.
as
Nice.
they say, I think you're loud and proud, Jerry. That's what it is. And
That's
Yolanda,
right.
you said, glad you like the. Oh, you're welcome. Sometimes we like things we don't always tell people how we feel. So I just want you to
That's
know
right.
you're doing a fabulous job. You really are.
That's right.
And
That's
then
right.
Jerry says, "You and Dr. Johnson." Oh, what I didn't get that, Jerry. You have to tell me what that was about. Yeah, because you guys are cracking me up. Let me tell you that for
But
sure. So if you are interested, and let me just say this: if there are gentlemen here, we accept gentlemen into our sections. You are associate members, so I don't
yes,
want anybody to feel left out. You can come into the section, male or female. Now, let me just say this, gentlemen. You're more in a supportive role because you're not allowed to vote or anything. And that's because you're supporting the women in the leadership roles. So,
okay.
but we do want like for you to be a member. You can still your voice is still appreciated. So don't think if you're a male you cannot join because you can. I just want you to know that. Oh, you said from, and I see Jerry. You said from the sentence, from the IE sentence. I still don't get that, Jerry. You get that, Dr. Johnson? I didn't get that part. Jerry, okay, you getting beyond me now. And then Yolanda's laughing. Yolanda's sending up the hearts. You welcome. You welcome.
Okay.
And says,
Yes, yes,
and now,
yes.
now see here we come, divine. Here they come. Elaine says Sigma Gamma Rho Sorority Incorporated is a member of NCNW too. See?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. They are one of our affiliates. Yes, ma'am.
And Jerry said from the IE section. So you're a member of the Inland Empire section, but you're also a Divine Nine with AKA. Is that right, Jerry?
Yes,
Did I get it right?
yes,
Okay.
yes,
That's
yes.
it. So they are also an affiliate organization for NCNW.
Yes.
I think all of the Divine Nine are they? Is it all of them? Or
All
most
of
of them?
them.
Okay.
All of them. Yes, ma'am.
Got it. Got it.
Yes.
So Divine Nine is in the house. So just so everybody know, just make sure. And I see the colors of Brenda said Order of the Eastern Star in the house. Okay. All right, Brenda. So the East and that
And
Eastern Star is also an affiliate, correct?
yes, ma'am.
Wow.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
So we really
I
are
told you we're
organizations.
I told
Yeah.
you we're an organization of organizations.
We really are. So, ladies,
Mhm.
I have a feeling that even though we're at almost 1,000 going to convention, it's going to be higher than that. It's going to
Yeah.
be higher than that because the
Yeah.
energy of what's going on in our society, we are. I mean, I don't know about anybody else feels like. I just feel it's energetic, and that
Yes.
this is the time. This is the time to reach out and support. I know we I don't want to call any names, but I would just say make sure you're registered, make sure everyone in your home is registered. And let me say this, I did voter registration. Yes, and I learned this from doing voter registration. People would come by the table and say, I'm already registered. And they meant it. And and we at that time, and I'm sure I don't know if it's still like this or not, we could go on our phones and look you up. 50% of the time they were not registered. Let me tell you what I learned from that. People don't always understand when you move, you have to re-register. They don't know,
Right.
and they think, "Oh, I'm registered one time and that's it." No, no, no. If you change your address changes, you have to re-register. And another thing that, and I really try to really let people know about this, if you have been incarcerated, you know someone who's been incarcerated. As long as they're not on parole or probation, they can
Right.
vote. Do you know how many millions of people we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen? So
That's
I'm
right.
saying I can't get the word out enough because
Right.
I've registered people that didn't know that they could vote. They didn't know. Nobody told them. They
That's,
were under the impression they could not vote. But
that's
if they're
true.
not on parole, if they're not on probation, that means they're under court order supervision. They can vote. They can vote. And many of you
And
may or may not know. Yes, Dr. Johnson.
one of the other things that we're looking at, I have someone who's trying to find out now. We think that we may be able to get someone from the public defender's office who can help with expungements, and they can do it right on the spot. So
Wow.
they hopefully they're going to be at the Black Family Reunion as well, and they can handle that type of thing. They also need to know that our Social Justice Committee is putting together a series of voter information webinars, and
Good.
be one in all of our 5 counties.
Okay.
The registrar will be there. They will answer questions. They will they will be able to respond to anything that you have in your specific county that you think you need information on. Our committee they're up and running, and I think San Bernardino is first, and they're probably in about a week or so.
Wow, that is wonderful. So, ladies and gentlemen, just having that, if you know someone who has been, these are people that I'm saying people who have been convicted of whatever it is. If they're not under court order supervision, they can vote. Now, another thing, believe it or not, if you are in jail, you can vote. People don't know
Yes.
that. If you are, think about what the numbers of people we're talking about. If you are in jail, you can vote
Right.
because you haven't been convicted of anything. You're waiting, um,
Right.
your case or whatever the case may be. But the point is, that's literally in the millions of people that don't know. Now I'm speaking for California. I'm not speaking for across the country because every state has its own, it's called states' rights, and they can determine for that state. California, this is California's
Yeah.
way. Now, I can't speak for any place else. You'd have to look into it. I'm sorry about that. I wish I could tell you. But for sure, in California, if you are in jail, you can vote. And if you're not under court order supervision, you can vote. And that's big. I
It
mean,
is.
I've talked to people that didn't know, and they were like, nobody ever told me that. That was
That's
the first.
right.
Because a lot
That's
of
right.
times, ladies and gentlemen, people are ashamed. They don't want to talk about the fact that they've been to jail. It could be 20 years. It doesn't matter when it is, but they don't. Usually, that's not a topic of conversation. So it may or may not come up. So I would highly encourage you. Please let people know this that they can vote. This is really important. So, but I definitely, if
That's right.
you feel that, Dr. Johnson, if you send me that list of where that's going to take place, I will send it out through the email system for you. I sure will. That's going to help
Okay.
anyone um, with that and let them know where that's going to happen. I definitely would like to do
Yes.
that. So let me go back and check the messages, ladies and gentlemen. You
Yes,
guys have
ma'am.
been on it. I have been impressed. You guys have been like, okay, here we go. We are. I see. Let me see. First one I see is Jerry. Is that you? Okay. This is our Eastern Star. Then I had. Be sure to fact check them. Now, what are we fact checking, Jerry?
Mhm.
Is that for the organizations? Let's see. And then Jerry says, "You are right,
You have
Mary.
to.
I
You
lost.
have to.
Okay, we're gonna." And then I see the yes. So I was talking. I probably was talking when you were writing. That's okay. And then you
Yes.
starting over. Oh, thank you, Noko. Starting over is excellent. If anybody knows who Vonya is, oh my gosh, go to starting over. Is it? I think it's .org, org. I think starting
Mm-hmm.
over, definitely anyone. And let me tell you how powerful starting over. And she's been a guest on the show. Starting over is huge because she helps you get housing and a job if you are released from being
Right.
incarcerated. That's huge.
Right.
And then we have, here we go. Janet Long. Hello, Mary and Dr. Just Dr. Janet Long. Hi, Dr. Janet.
Oh,
Welcome to
yeah.
the show, Dr. Janet. Good to see you. Good to see you. And this now, she's run for public office, but I'm sure she's gonna run again. Aren't you, Dr. Janet? So we'll see before you know it. And Jerry
Good.
says, wonderful. Jerry, I need to get you on the show. We need to get you on here, Jerry. And this is
Yeah.
Fayette says, hi, Mary. Hi, Fayette. Welcome, welcome. Ladies, I can tell you, I want to thank all of you. You have made this so much fun. You really have. And then Yolanda says, I feel confident that California will vote blue. I think we need to go beyond the walls. Yes. But I was in a meeting earlier, Yolanda, and they said we cannot take the fact that California is blue for granted. They said right now the Republican Party is registering more and more Republicans every single day. So we cannot sit back and expect California to stay blue. We have to work for it to stay blue. So
And I have to throw in a disclaimer while they're talking. This has nothing to do with NCNW blue, red, orange, purple, green.
You're right.
We are totally nonpartisan, so we don't talk about any of those things.
Sorry about that. No. So you're right. Thank you, Dr. Johnson. Help me out here. So what we do talk about is registering you to vote. That's neutral. That has nothing to do with whether you're blue or red. Anyway. So, but thank you, Yolanda.
That's right.
And then we have Elaine said, Mary, if you can get the NCNW webinar information for the 5 counties, I would love to share with the Divine Nine, the D9 organization, and other community groups. I will share with the BSUs too. Okay. Thank you, Elaine. I will. That's why Dr. Johnson will send it to me. I'll make sure it gets out because that's big.
Yes, ma'am.
You got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well, I will tell you, Dr. Johnson, we're near. Let me say this. I want to do a roll call. I'm going to the top. And I would say some of your names probably more than once, but I want to go through and say all the names of everyone that made a comment. And it's now I don't know, is Regina Major, Dr. Majors? Is she Dr. Majors?
No.
Okay, I just want to make sure because I like to get that right if she is. But she probably is. She just hasn't got the doctorate yet. But but anyway.
That's true.
Now, okay. That's true. Okay, Regina, Antonio. Let's see. As we go down, Trish, Henrietta, Sarah, or Dr. Sarah. And this is Dr. Kelly, Maud, Brenda, Inoko, Nanette. I'm going Richard, and the wonderful Jerry. And I always say your whole name, Foxstyle Cater. I don't know why I like saying it like that. Elaine. It just rolls right off my tongue. Yes, then we have, let's see if I miss anybody, the wonderful executive producer, Oliver Welch. There we go. And I'm going down. And then Ruby Diamond, and J.B. Ba. I don't know who that is, though. I don't know the first name on that. Jay. Did I get you, Brenda? Make sure I did. Juanita. Hi, Juanita. And we have, come on down. Make sure I don't forget anybody. Yolanda. Make sure I'm doing a roll call. Make sure I call everyone's name. Elaine. And I don't want to forget anybody. If I did, please don't. It's not intentional because I'm definitely trying to call everyone's name before we get off the show. Janet, Dr. Janet. See, I almost missed you, Dr. Janet. Hi, Dr. Janet. So I wanted to make sure. And then, you said, yes, people need the truth before we can expect their vote and voices. I was in a meeting earlier. He said, we have as a state dependent on California to be blue. And now I'm sorry about that. But anyway, I went back in it again. Let's say this. We'll talk about this in another one. Another show. But while we're talking about NCNW, we can't talk about that right now. Okay. But on another show, we will. So I just want you to know, everyone here, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You have made this so much fun and so interesting. And honestly, it is one of our best shows. I'm looking at the numbers. I just want you to know NCNW showed up and showed out today. You really did. My sisters, thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you for being here today. And it sounds like both at the national level, the regional level, the local level, you guys came out. I want to thank you. Do you have any final words, Dr. Johnson?
No, I just want to thank you again, Mary, for having me here. I want to make sure that everyone here knows that they are invited to join us on this event on Saturday, 3720 West 54th Street from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. We have everything from food trucks to entertainment. We've got all of the local and county offices. Everybody's going to be there to help you in any way that they can. Just come on down.
Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, come on out. I see a few more names right before we get cut off. Dr. Janet says a shout out to the Riverside section. Thank you, Dr. Janet. You know I did that anyway, but still, thank you, Dr. Janet. And then we had Juanita said, thanks for representing my hometown. Oh, you're welcome, Juanita. Inoko said, thank you, Mary. I love you. I love you too. You know I do. You know I do. And we have Nanette says, bye, Dr. Johnson and Mary and Oliver. Oh, and Eric Foxtel Cater. Thank you. Great show. Great seeing you both. I love
Thank
you all, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back again next Monday. And thank you for contributing to this show. And thank you again, Dr. Johnson, for taking time out of your busy schedule to be a special guest on today's show. Thank you.
thank you.
Bye bye, everybody. See you next Monday.
Goodbye.